our Commissioner and other Secretariat member, All India Secretariat members, comrades and friends, All India Committee of AIKKMS decided to arrange discussions on Lenin's famous book, State and Revolution. All through the India, AIKKMS organized discussions in various states, and comrades at large participated. We have organized 2 online classes in 3 languages, in English, in Hindi, and in Bengali. And in those classes, 800 plus comrades participated. They placed different questions, and the speaker allotted for that class discussed at length. In each and every class, 10 leaders spoke on 10 points. So in this way, All India Committee arranged the discussion of Lenin's famous book on State and Revolution. This is because AIKKMS is a revolutionary peasant organization. The task of AIKKMS is to shoulder responsibility to impart revolutionary ideology among the peasants and agricultural workers. AIKKMS is not a simple organization to achieve democratic demands of the peasants and agricultural workers. Definitely we will fight for achieving democratic demands of the peasants, such as against price rise, such as work throughout the year, such as imports at cheaper rate, such as MSP, guaranteed MSP, such as repeal of black farm acts, such as repeal of electricity bill 2023, and so on and so forth. Definitely we will fight. We are fighting, we fought, and we will fight. Definitely this is the task ahead of the AIKKMS. But only for this, our great leader of the proletariat, Comrade Shankar Ghosh, did not form, did not organize, did not create our organization AIKKMS. What Comrade Shankar Ghosh told us, when you will be able to recruit thousands and thousands revolutionary workers from the peasants, from the agricultural laborers, from the toiling millions, then and then only the revolution of India will take place. Before that, your revolution, your dream of revolution will remain as dream. It will not be materialized. So comrades, For this purpose, Comrade Shankar Ghosh established AIKKMS. You know, Comrade Shankar Ghosh came out of jail on 26th of August 1945. Comrade Shankar Ghosh was a freedom fighter. He was a member of Anushilan Samiti. He went to jail on 28th of September 1942 and came out jail on 26th of August 1945. After that, after 1 year, in the month of September 1946, a great peasant movement in Bengal took place, historically which is called Te Bhaga movement. Movement of the sharecroppers, 2/3 for the sharecroppers, 1/3 for the owner of the land. That was the demand of that historic peasant movement. And in Bengal, 60 lakh peasants participated in that movement in almost all the districts. And you know, CPI betrayed that movement at that period. Seeing the betrayal of the CPI leadership, Comrade Shankar Ghosh, then a mere young boy of 23, only a mere boy, young man of 23, he went villages after villages on foot, without food, without shelter, having nothing at his disposal, with a dream in his heart, with an indomitable spirit and vigor and courage, Comrade Shankar Ghosh went places after places, villages after villages, defying the dictum of the Jodhas, defying the dictum of the village capitalists, rural capitalists. Comrade Shankar Ghosh organized the peasants, imbued the peasants for valiant fight. He imbued the peasants. And as a result of that, our organization formed at Joynagar in 1950. On 26th of May, our organization AIKKMS formed. Comrades, it was the dream of Comrade Shankar Ghosh that KKMS will bear the responsibility to establish, to create revolutionary consciousness among the peasants. As because he knows the Indian society, Indian state is a capitalist state. After 1947, 15th of August, Indian state was a capitalist state run by the capitalists, for the interest of the capitalists. It is for the capitalists, of the capitalists, by the capitalists. Not for the people, not for the working class people, not for the peasants, not for the agricultural laborers, not for the middle class, not for the semi-middle class. It is by the capitalists, for the capitalists, and of the capitalists. Comrade Shankar was formulated that in this revolution, future revolution, working class people will lead, proletariat class will lead, proletariat class will be the leader, proletariat class will lead the revolution of the masses, and the peasantry at large, middle peasant, lower peasant, poor peasant, and the have-nots of the villages, the agricultural workers, they are the staunch supporter, ally of this proletariat class. And Comrade Shankar Ghosh expressed this idea that without the support of the peasants and agricultural workers, Indian revolution will not be victorious. Indian revolution will not be victorious. So Comrade Shankar Ghosh built AIKKMS, and he expressed the hope that we, the leaders and cadres and organizers of AIKKMS, will bear the responsibility to impart the revolutionary ideas, to impart the anti-capitalist socialist revolution, the ideas of anti-capitalist socialist revolution. We will bear that responsibility with all our vigor and all our might, comrade. That is why Comrade Shankar Ghosh built up AIKKMS to bring revolutionary transformation of the society into a socialist society.
Yes, yes.
Now the question is, you have heard the Kannada translation, and I know not Kannada. So I think Comrade Sumit Kumar expressed my views perfectly well, and because he knows English very well, and Kannada of course he knows very well, definitely. But whether I know not whether he is able to express my feelings and emotions, and that should be also.
Yes.
Translation is not
Yes.
something like to word for word. The emotion is there behind a thing should be expressed. This is my suggestion to Comrade Sumit Kumar. Now the question is, comrade, what responsibility Comrade Shankar Ghosh bestowed on us? In a word, responsibility to bring revolution in our country, to establish a socialist society, socialist state, in place of a bourgeois state, in place of a capitalist state, destroying the capitalist state machinery altogether, and establish a socialist system in place of it. That is the responsibility before the KKMS workers. Apart from the movement to achieve democratic demands, that means when we will engage ourselves, in the struggle of achieving democratic demands, as a revolutionary fighter of the peasant movement, it is our task to impart revolutionary thought and revolutionary feeling, revolutionary culture, revolutionary ethics and morality, revolutionary mind inside the working class people, inside the peasantry. That is our task. And that task was bestowed upon us by our great leader of the proletariat, one of the foremost Marxist thinkers of this era, Comrade Shankar Ghosh. And to fulfill this task, one cannot fulfill this revolutionary task without having the proper understanding, proper knowledge of the society itself. Knowledge is a must, comrade. Why you are arranging this? Knowledge, we want knowledge. We want to know what is happening in our country, what is happening world over. We want to know. That's why we have to learn, we have to relearn, we have to grasp all these things. without which we will not be able to fulfill our behest. Comrades, what is revolution? What we need, why we need revolution? Why? Is it not enough to replace one party by another in the governmental forum? Now there is BJP. If we can defeat BJP from the electoral battle, and if we can form a new government in the place of BJP, is it not enough? Is it not enough? What do you think? Some says, particularly the bourgeois ideologue says, it is enough. You have so many points on the functioning of the BJP government, then replace BJP government and establish a new government of your likings, then the task will be over. What is the necessity of revolution? Comrades, what we say in reply to it, by election, what we are replacing by election? By election, we are replacing only some people of parliament. There is a parliament in India having 543 members. We are replacing that members. In place of BJP functionaries, we are replacing some functionaries of other parties. But the society, the state structure, what is the state structure? We have to realize that. In what way our state, our society is running? There is administration. There is administration, BDO, SDO, DM, collector, secretaries from central to the state, and they are the powerful instrument to run the government. There is judiciary also, law, jurisprudence, judiciary also. That is also a powerful instrument. There is police force in the Thana. Police force, OC, CI, SP, Superintendent of Police, DSP, IG, DIG, all these police personnel are also there. And there are military force, big military force in India. Big military force, having cannon, having plane, having weapons of mass destruction. All these things are there. What is there? Military force is there. Police force is there. Administration is there. Judiciary is there. And parliament is there. All these things are there. We are only replacing parliament. But all these forces remain intact. Police remain intact. Judiciary remain intact. Administration remain intact. Army remain intact. Main power, main citadel of power remain intact. That is not changing through elections. You can't change police personnel by election. You can't change administration through election. You can't change judiciary by election. You can't change army by election. Only you are changing some personnel of parliament. Then citadel of the class is remain unchanged. What is the citadel of the class? Citadel of the class is military, police, administration, judiciary. All are remain intact. all are remaining intact. You can't touch even on the citadel of the capitalist power. You can't touch. So to ask the Marxist, how could we change the social system? Only by changing government, only by changing some persons in the parliament. So to us, election cannot be the weapon in the hands of the toiling and proletariat masses to change their future. You can't change. You can't change basically the owner of the company. Can you change Adani and Ambani through election? Through election, can you change Adani? Can you change Ambani? Can you change Birla? Can you change Tata? Can you change Goenka and Dalmia? Can you change all the capitalists? Can you change? Can you change, comrade? No, we can't change. And through election, you may at your sweet will, you can establish anybody in the governmental power. Say, all governmental power, all the persons are honest, tremendously honest. Our Prime Minister is Gautam Buddha. Assume, our Prime Minister is Gautam Buddha. Our President is Jesus Christ. Our Finance Minister is Guru Nanak. Our Home Minister is Chaitanya Dev. All these great men are the ministers of the central government. Say, assume this thing. All are honest. And Gautam Buddha was honest, Christ was honest, Guru Nanak was honest, Chaitanya Dev was also honest, very much honest. All of them are the president or Prime Minister, Home Minister, Finance Minister, all of them. No bribery, nothing. All are honest. But the owner of the company will be the Adani. Owner of the factories are Tata. Owner of the Navy is Mukesh Ambani. Owner of the geophone is Mukesh Ambani. What will be the fate? Mukesh Ambani or Adani is not pious people. They are producing for profit. They are producing for profit. And profit means blood sucking. Profit means blood sucking. Is it not? Profit means blood sucking. Without blood sucking, no profit is possible, comrade. So, it may happen that our president is Christ, our prime minister is Gautam Buddha, still in our society blood sucking will continue. This is crystal clear as daylight. Is it not? Yes. So, through election, through changing some persons, our persons in the parliament or in the government all are corrupt. That is one thing. All are corrupt nowadays. But assume a condition, nobody is corrupt. Assume a condition, all are pious people, all are honest people, all are very good people, all are very beautiful. But still, blood sucking will continue so long the ownership is in the hands of the capitalist class. So long the capitalist class possesses instrument of production, that means the factories and land, blood sucking will continue, comrade. So how could you change? How could you change this social system with election? That's why with the AIKKMS people, we can't believe that through election a social system can be changed. We can't believe. We are of the firm opinion, comrade, that through election you can change anything. Through election. Only through election you can change some persons to loot. To loot. Do you understand loot? Loot, plunder in English. Only through changing some people, you will not help the peasants, you will not help the working class people. So we need revolution. That's why we need revolution. That through parliamentary election, this society will not change. What you the Marxist, what you the AIKKMS people placed before us, that through election, this society will not change, this society cannot be changed. Yes, we are convinced, Comrade Mahesh, we are convinced, but tell us what to do. Tell us, you have to tell us what to do, what is to be done. And that is the fundamental point. We want to do. We want to change our life. We want to change the society altogether. We want to change the economic system. We want to change the administration. We want to change the judiciary. And we have to change everything and creating a new one in our life. What should be done? That is the salient point. That is the point you have to place before us. Tell me on that point. In reply, our AIKKMS say, in reply, we the people in the AIKKMS, followers of Comrade Shankar Ghosh, we can place before the people only one answer. Our answer is one. You have to organize revolution. You have to organize revolution. Without revolution, there is no other system, no other thing that can change our life, change your life. A single word revolution, it is our answer. But again they will ask you, hearing your reply, only one revolution should be done. The people again will ask us, yes, revolution is needed, correct, convinced. But, comrade, what revolution is? What revolution is? What do you mean by revolution? Revolution is needed, it is correct. But what the term revolution actually indicates, you have to tell the people, you have to tell the people your answer explicitly, with due clarity, what revolution is. Comrade, revolution means fundamental change of the social system. Fundamental change of the social system. Fundamental change of the social system. And in bringing about fundamental change of the social system, you have to understand on what basis, on what power this society is running. You have to understand what power, on what basis this society is running. This society is a capitalist society. We understand. Here, The owners, the capitalists owned everything. That you understand. People will easily understand. In Delhi movement, peasants raised this voice. जो है ना corporate, वो हमारा दुश्मन है. Corporates are our enemy. तो दिल्ली movement में नारा उठा. Delhi movement, in the Delhi movement, peasants raised this slogan. Corporates are our main enemy. It is clear that Adani owned, Ambani owned, Birla owned, Tata owned. 1% people of our country has owned 73% total wealth in our country. Then it is easy. Let us go. In this village there are 30 families. That means 150 people. Let us go organizing more 2,000 people and go to the house of Adani, Ambani, Tata, Birla and murder them all. Will it do? If we can assemble the capitalists, say 22 capitalist family in India. 22 capitalist family are there in India. If we can murder all those capitalist families by shooting, Shoshidar by 2 pistols in his hand, Shoshidar, and 2 pistols in the hand of Surit Kumar, and 2 pistols in the hand of Naini. We sang karang, murder. Will it do? No, don't laugh, comrade, don't laugh. This was the thinking of one portion of the Marxist. That if we can annihilate the bourgeoisie in person, if we can murder them, then everything will be done. That is revolution. In order to murder them, even I can sacrifice our life. In the Marxist movement, they were called nihilist. Nihilist. In the Marxist movement. Nihilist. Murdered them. In our think 1969, Naxal's annihilation movement. Naxal's annihilation movement, they murdered so many people. Murdered so many Jodhas, police personnel, thinking if we can murder them personally, then our country will be free. Is it correct? If we pluck a fruit from a tree, the tree will not die. If we pluck a coconut from a coconut tree, there are so many cobra presents here. Rani, you are sleeping. Rani is thinking very deeply, closing his eyes. And he is the organizer of cobra farmers. Cobra farmers. And if I pluck a cobra from a cobra tree will die. No, if we pluck all the cobras from a cobra tree will die. Again that cobra tree will produce cobras. The capitalists are the cobras. Tree is capitalism. Right it? Tree is capitalism. And the cobra, one cobra is Adani, another cobra is Ambani, another cobra is Tata, another cobra is Birla, another cobra is Shivania, another cobra is Kazuria, etc. They are all cobras. If we pluck that cobras will be plucked, definitely, but tree will remain, and in that sense, the next year, again cobras will be formed. So long the trees are there, cobra will be generated, formed. So, by murdering the capitalists, you can't annihilate capitalism altogether. Clear?
Yes.
Comment clear?
Yes,
Then what to do? Now the question is what to do, what to do, what to do. Comrades, these capitalists are there. They are able to suck the blood of the common people. Why? Because they are behind a great power. They are behind a great power which they call sovereignty, comrade. Sovereignty. Which they call sovereignty, sovereign power. Sovereign power is a power which enforces a law on the people. Sovereign power is a power which enforces a law on the people. What is that power? If we deny the government, what the government will do? If you deny the government, what the government will do? They will send police. They will send police. The police will arrest you and send you to the court. Then jail. Suppose millions of people is denying the government. Then the police will not do. The police will plague from the thanas, police stations. Millions of people is on the street. Then police will be plagued. Leaving the police station, they will run away. Then what will be done by the capitalists? What they will do? What force they will send? What force? Military. They will send military. They will send military. Military is their ultimate strength. To enforce law, to enforce their desire on the people, to enforce the desire of the capitalists, to enforce the law of capitalists. Military is the ultimate power. Military is the ultimate power. Military will come, he will die, he will free, he will subdue, and law and order established. Military will go and capitalism will be there. This is the thing. But if you can defeat the military, if the military fails, then and then only you can defy the capitalists. Then what is the task? What is revolution? Revolution means to defeat the military.
Yes.
Comrade Bhagavan can understand?
Yes.
Revolution means defeat the military. What revolution means? Revolution means defeat the military by armed struggle. By armed struggle, defeat the military is revolution, comrade. Do you understand?
Yes.
And now the question is, could it be done? Could it be done? Lakshman will say, how could it be done? AIKKMS have no MLA. AIKKMS has no MP. So how this gigantic task will be done by AIKKMS, comrade? It is impossible. It is impossible, comrade. It is impossible. Your revolution will not take place. It is a daydream, comrade. It's a daydream. Daydream का कनाडा में क्या है? Hagalgamso. It is Hagalgamso. It is Hagalgamso, comrade. एक कभी नहीं हो सकता. It is impossible. It is impossible का कनाडा में क्या है? साथ का नहीं है. एक कभी नहीं हो सकते, comrade. ये क्या चीज आप रखते हैं? What thing you are placing, comrade, before us, which is completely impossible, comrade? How could we, the peasants, having no arms, having no money, having no wisdom, having no organization, having nothing at my disposal, how could we defeat the all-powerful military might of Indian state? Having so many arms, money, etc., cannon, big weapon, they can drop bomb on us, they can drop even atom bomb on us. So powerful a military might, and you are AIKKMS people having nothing at your disposal. This is your secretary, Comrade Shashidhar, in Karnataka, having not a single farthing in his pocket. In his pocket, no farthing is there. If you ask Shashidhar, please give me 10 rupees, then he will say 10 rupees. Hey, comrade, give me 10 rupees. He will ask for another and give it. He has no money in his pocket. This type of leader, can you defeat capitalism? Big military might. What you are placing is, comrade, impossible. That is not possible, comrade. That is not possible. We will conclude within half an hour.
Yes.
So, problem is of the leaders. Now the question will ask, the people will ask us, you have placed before us such a thing. You have placed before us such a task which appears to us impossible. See, the people you have who knows English, afterwards Comrade Sunit Kumar, his translation is very good. Though I know not Kannada, he is very good. He will explain. You have placed before us such a task which appears to us impossible. Even here in this house, if I ask one by one, the comrade, do you think it is possible? Lakshman will say, yes, it is possible. But in his heart, in his core of his heart, Lakshman says, it is possible, I think, but, and but is the main point. This but is very dangerous but. Very dangerous but. But comrade, I have read the writings of Marx, Engels, Lenin, Stalin, Mao Zedong, and Ghosh, the working class people, the peasantry, will perform his historic duty. I have read. And it's okay, comrade. Okay. But how could we, the peasants, workers, are we be able to change? Have we such power in me? Have we such power within the workers and peasants? Have we? Lakshman, I am mentioning the name of Lakshman. Lakshman never told me like this. So, comrade, there are so many doubts. There are so many ifs and buts. So many ifs and buts. This is actually the inner world of so many comrades also, our comrades, AIKKMS comrades. They do not feel that it is possible. Comrade, this is not only possible, but this will happen. Mind it. This will happen. Definitely this will happen. And some symptoms are there. Some symptoms are there. And comrade, before 2020, 26th of November, can you imagine that 10 lakh people can sit on the street for 13 months? Can you imagine, comrades? Can you imagine?
No.
Say yes or no?
No, comrade. No, that is correct.
No. Even I cannot imagine.
Yes.
Even I cannot imagine. When the movement started on 26th of November 2020, I went to Delhi on 9th of December. After 15 days, I went to Delhi to participate in the movement. For 2 to 3 days, I have got doubt. That means up to 13th of December, I have got doubt. I have got doubt. I am a preservation conscious man. I have got doubt. I talked with so many people, so many peasants during that 4 days. Actually, I interviewed 200 to 300 families. I interviewed. Everybody, without any exception, told me, we shall fight to the last. We shall fight, we will win. हम लड़ेंगे, हम जीतेंगे. हम मोदी को सिर झुका देंगे. तो मैंने पूछा, कब तक आप इस शुद्धि में इस सड़क पर बैठेंगे? How long you will sit here in this tremendous cold, 1 degree, 1.5 degree temperature complete then. 1 degree, 1.5 degree, 2 degree in the night temperature. I asked them, how long you will be able to sit here? The peasants answered, वो चाहे तो हम 2024 तक सड़क पर बैठेंगे. If Modi demands, we will sit on the street till 2024 elections. हम इस सड़क पर बैठ रहेंगे. हम मोदी को सीट झुका देंगे. I became convinced that this movement will continue. After a few days, after a month, first peasant died. First peasant died in the month of December last. First peasant died due to cold, severe cold. One peasant died. Then another peasant died. Then another peasant died. Then in a family, out of 5, 3 men died. Father, mother and elder brother died. One after another, death toll was increasing. 100, now it is 150, now it is 200. Up to January it was more than 300. One after another, peasants are dying on the street. But the peasants were determined, we will fight to the last. Comrade, this was the spirit of the peasants. Sitting on the street, 10 lakh among which 3 lakh people were the women of all ages. Women. I met one woman of 95 years of age. I told him, "Mother, why are you here in this severe cold? Please go." And she laughed. She said, "My child, I am here not alone, with my sons and daughters, with my kith and kin. It is correct, I may die here. But how long I need? I am now 95. How long I need? I may need maximum more 2 years, 3 years. If I die here, that will be honorable death. That will be honorable death." She replied to me, comrade. And she is an ordinary woman. During his lifetime, 95 years of age, she never participated in any struggle. Any struggle she never participated. But this was the conception. That conception grows in her mind. Automatically, the condition inflicted her mind such type of audacity, such type of power, that women is an ordinary woman, having no revolutionary consciousness like Lakshman, or Deepa, or Govind, or Ghosh. They know not what revolution is. They know not what capitalism is. They know not what oppression, suppression, exploitation is. But situation compelled them to think that without fighting things, we will not be able to resist these monster. We have to fight till to the last. That was the psychology, mind of the common peasants. Comrade once Lenin, the very architect of November Revolution, the first architect of proletarian revolution, Lenin, what Lenin said? Lenin said, look, one thing, in normal period, people are silent. In normal period, people cannot think. People is helpless in the normal period. But as in this society, contradiction grows. As in this society, contradiction grows. The people's mind and thinking grows automatically. Grows automatically. 100 years thinking, people can think within 1 month. Within 1 month, people can think what humanity failed to think during last 100 years. Initiative, vigor, and the task of the proletarian organization is to show them the way. Task of AIKKMS is what? Task of AIKKMS is to show the fighting peasants the way. You fight in this way. You fight to end. That is the role of the organization. You think one. In Delhi border, 10 lakh peasants. In Delhi border, 10 lakh peasants were assembled from Punjab and Haryana and Western UP in the main. And they surrounded Delhi. BJP government is notorious government, you know. Most notorious government. But that BJP government did not dare to shoot the peasants. Why? Why that notorious BJP government did not dare to oppress that struggle? Why? That's the cause. You know, 10 lakh peasants were set, among which 50,000 people are ex-army men. 50,000 were ex-army men, they were the army men. They were sick, and they are the peasants. In Indian army, how many army men are there? 12 lakh. 12 lakh army men is there. Among which 8 lakh is from the peasant family. 8 lakh is from the peasant family. 8 lakh. And that is mainly from Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and western part of UP. From these 4 states in the main, to some extent Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. Some people from Maharashtra. This is the main recruiting center in Indian Army. And they were the sons and daughters of peasants. Sons and daughters of peasants. If peasants rose, if their fathers and mothers are in the street, my mother and father and brother and sister in the street, fighting for the cause of the peasantry and revolution, the army men, the sons and daughters, you have seen the reaction of Kulbinder the cow? You have seen?
Yes.
The reaction of Kulbinder the cow?
Yes.
All BJP MP, Kongana Ranaut, most probably. Kongana Ranaut, a film star and BJP MP. 4 years back, she commented one thing, this type of women can be purchased by 100 rupees.
Yes.
We the leaders of the movement, we forgot. We the leaders of the movement forgot. But Kulbinder Kaur, a daughter of a peasant family, serving in the army, semi-army, CSI, serving in the, she was very much injured in her heart. When she met Kongora Ranaut in the airport, she slapped her. Once. It reflects what type of wound is there among the army men also. She is an army man. Army man. What type of wound is there? The same Delhi movement happened, and Comrade Bhagwan may think, oh, Delhi movement once happened, or end. No comment. Delhi movement is a movement, is a prototype of movement, of future movement. Future movement. That means peasants will surround this all India capital Delhi in future, and they will surround all the capital state, all the capital of the states. They will surround your Bangalore. You will surround Bangalore. Some will surround Lucknow and Chandigarh, Jaipur, Bombay, Patna, Bhubaneswar, Calcutta, Guwahati. All the peasants, lakhs and lakhs of peasants will surround the state capitals. You see, there is an organization, SKM. So many defects are there, but an all India platform is already formed, in which our AIKKMS is playing a very important role now. Very important role. And slowly and gradually, we will inject in the AIKKMS this policy of ours. Already all India program we are taking in different forms. We are taking. But in near future, if we can rouse the peasantry, in thousands and hundreds, millions, then people will rouse and people will take the initiative to surround all these state capitals. With one slogan, new capitalism to go. With the peasants and workers we will settle. There will be committees at different levels. This committee of workers and peasants will rule. What is the necessity of your bourgeois rule? With the workers and peasants will rule. What will be the condition of the army? In the army, all are our boys and girls. All are the boys and girls of the peasants and workers. Some are the boys and girls of the capitalists. Army will be divided, and most of the army will come in favor of us with their guns in their hand. They will help the movement, they will help the struggle. Comrade, this will happen in future. This is the picture of future revolution. Now you feel what is the importance of AIKKMS? Do feel in the name of party work. I am the Central Committee member also, don't forget it. If you weaken this struggle, then you are betraying revolution. You are betraying revolution. We have to rouse the peasants. In India, peasants are taking a tremendous role in India. You see, after the globalization, in 1990, when globalization started in 1990, first movement world over, first movement was organized by the peasants in Singur and Nandigram. That was the first movement of the world organized by the peasants. No party did that. Our party was not the organizer of this movement. I was in the movement in Singur from the very first day. Very first day I was there. And I was there during 3 months in Singur. Our party, our organization played an active role, important role, that is true. But our organization is not the organizer. People, peasants automatically, to protect, to resist the onslaught of CPIM government and onslaught of Tata, onslaught of other bourgeois forces, onslaught of bourgeois media, bourgeois administration, bourgeois army, against all of them, the people of Singur and Nandigram organized themselves. And we took a very active and important role, that is correct. But that was a movement, struggle of the peasants themselves. After that Delhi movement, organized by whom? Organized by the peasants themselves. AIKKMS is not there in Punjab. AIKKMS was not there in Punjab. AIKKMS was there in Haryana. And our Haryana AIKKMS took a very active role. That is true. But the movement was organized They need spontaneity, spontaneous. Peasants organized. I interviewed so many peasants, brother, are you prepared for this 13-month long movement? No. Our original program is, we will start from Patiala and Patiala to Delhi. It will take 2 days by tractor, and we will assemble at Delhi, give a deputation to Narendra Modi, and after some marketing we will come back. Program of 7 days. That was in our head. But brother, situation when BJP government at the border of Punjab, Haryana border, erected walls with a view to not to enter us in Delhi. Our feelings rose. What is it? Delhi is our capital. We will go. The peasants. हम अन्नदाता हैं. We feed the people all over the world and all over the country. We feed the people. हम अन्नदाता हैं. कनाडा में किसान तो अन्नदाता. हाँ, तेलुगु में अन्नदाता. हाँ, अन्नदाता. हम अन्नदाता हैं. How dare you resist us by erecting walls? Break the walls, break the walls. That was the cry. Leaders, hear me. This Rajawal. This Rajawal standing in front of the wall gave a lecture. The brother, don't break the walls. Don't break the walls. Leader was against of breaking the walls. He had said, go to your house. Go to your house. Firing चूड़ी का करना क्या होगा? ब्लैक. अच्छा. हाँ, ठीक है. You understand? और चूड़ी पहनकर घर चला जाओ, you leader. चूड़ी पहनकर घर चला जाओ. Go to your house. We the peasants will break. And you know, in what way the peasants break? In what way the peasants break? One peasant died there. Another sentiment grew. We will go. Second was elected at Kurukshetra. They are our communist participated under the leadership of Rajkumar. Haryana. Again the break. And come to the border of Delhi. And peasants' leadership decided not to enter in Delhi, but to remain there at Shimhu border, Tikri border, Shajapur border. When Shajapur border started, I was there on that day. Shajapur border started on 11th of December. So comrades, before 15 days, peasants did not know anything of that sort. Before 15 days, peasants did not know that this type of battle they will do. Before 15 days, they did not know. Within 15 days, within 15 days, consciousness and vigor and courage and determination appeared in the minds of the peasants. Not one peasant, within lakhs and lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of peasants. This is the historical teaching, comrade. This is the historical teaching. Peasants can do. Peasants will do. Under the leadership of the working class, mind it. Why under the leadership of the working class? Why the peasants will fight? Workers will not remain silent. Workers will say, stop privatization, otherwise we will not run the train. We will not run the factories. We will stop everything. Workers will call strikes in the cities, and peasants will struggle in millions and millions surround the capital, and the armed forces will help us. In this way, revolution took place under the guidance of a real, genuine, working class leadership. That is the must. So, comrade, revolution is not impossible. Revolution is possible, not only possible. Revolution is a must. Revolution is the order of the day. Revolution is the need of the hour. Revolution is the concomitant result of the contradiction between labor and capital. Just like I took my birth and one day I will die. Huh? I will not die automatically. I will die as a result of the process of dying in me. Similarly, a process of destruction within the capitalist class is going on. And day by day the working class people and the peasantry is gaining strength. Task of KKMS, comrade minded, task of KKMS is to organize the peasants as maximum as possible. If we can organize the peasants as maximum as possible, according to the decision taken in the 3rd All India Conference, if we can do that, then we will be the largest peasant organization in the country within 5 years. And within 5 years, if we become the largest organization in the country, then we will start country-wide protracted battle of the peasants. Can you foresee that, comrade? Can you foresee?
Yes,
Can you take the burden?
Yes,
Take the burden?
Yes.
Take the responsibility?
Yes.
If we can, the country will be free. We will liberate the whole nation. We will liberate the whole toiling people, comrade. So our dream of Comrade Shankar Ghosh is not only daydream, it is the reflection of the objective reality, comrade. We have to fulfill that. That is our task. This task we should bear in mind, comrade.